Smoking gas got me sicker. She said I've been acting too chipper. I've been dubbing on stripper. I've been with the baby, no sitter. Sipping, you take it to the liver. Feel like Jack on the Ripper. This shit could get cold, so I'm shiver. So I'm motherfucking shiver. Yeah, it's cold out. Better go and grab it when the cold smoking so loud. That's the type of shit that make you choke when I go out. All I'm doing staring at my phone, you need know-how. All I know is feeling fucking zone spaced out. Thinking about nothing, hit laced out. I've been cold-blooded, you may sound, but you ain't saying nothing, I lay down. And now my head jumping. Smoking gas got me sicker. She said I've been acting too chipper. I've been dubbing on stripper. I've been with the baby, no sitter. Sipping, you take it to the liver. Feel like Jack on the Ripper. This shit could get cold, so I'm shiver. So I'm motherfucking shiver.
We gon' die, love my friends, love my house, yellow slabs, call them gold. Never lie, never cry, never die. We gon' die, love my friends, love my house, yellow slabs, call them gold. Never lie, never cry, never die. We gon' die, love my friends, love my house, yellow slabs, call them gold. Never lie, never cry, never die. We gon' die, love my friends. My house, yellow slabs, all them cold. Never lie, never cry, never die. We gon' die, love my friends, love my house, yellow slabs, all them cold. Love my friends, I love my house. First times Gucci, go on home. Bagging with my gothic hoe. Ratchet wigs, project hoe. Sitting in the scraper, counting paper, whipping gators out. You can't see my eyes where teardrops on me, flex the cannon fall. I just wanna fly smoking on me, my friends they won't get hard. Friends don't wanna jug on Dora no more, them just wanna cry. When you pick your head up, I put my head down and count them chips. They're found in the ghost same color as a purple city there. Flock away, flock away, flock away. Pink teardrops. I don't know where. Never lie, never cry, never die. We gon' die. Love my friends, love my house. Yellow slabs, all them gold. Never lie, never cry, never die. We gon' die. Love my friends, love my house. Yellow slabs, all them gold. Gold is standing, clips and collar, and my ghetto hoochie wigs. 777 Gucci, now I fly, don't fall with 666. Con house, smoking with a gothic grip. All I see is white like I fell asleep on a kilo, bitch. Red and white, rose and black eyeliner, got my knee to click. Flip phone, twerking like strippers with diamonds on the clip. Ice style, Uzi, T-era, I'm Princess Gucci, bitch. Con house, smoking with a gothic grip.
Wicca Phase, Sprint Eternal, Goth Boy, Click, Misery Club. Listen, I'm going to get this question right out of the way. Me and Audrey are not together anymore. That makes up about 25% of these anonymous questions that I was asked, all right? What's up, Danny? What's up, Shameless? What's up, Light Sleeper? What's up, Jacob? Two Jakes. Two Jakes. What's up, Rachel? What's up, Taylor? What's up, Sweet Potato Punk? I wasn't wearing. No, I was. What? I was probably wearing. This person wants to know what cologne I was wearing at the meet and greet in LA. It was probably the Tom Ford, like the vanilla tobacco one. What is it called? Let me see. Hey, thanks, great out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, so many. Thank you. Wow. That's really nice of you. I appreciate that. What's the cause that you're donating these for? This person just donated 20 subs. Your friend Oliver has been in jail for 7 years in New Zealand. You got a letter today. He's getting out in December. Sorry, I was waving to someone. Okay. You were his mentor slash chaplain the entire time. They weren't allowing him to practice his own religion, and they put him in solitary. Okay. I'm following. He went to school and got his BA during that time as well. I'm blurry. There we go. Jacob, what episode? You want to make sure that Great Out wants to make sure he doesn't go back. Of course. I mean, you gifted 20 subs, so you get some space. Oh, so what's their... Hold on. So wait, what's their cause? Is there like a... Is there a link that we could... Uh... You know, you know what I'm saying? Is there like, a petition? Oh, you just want people to know that Ollie's getting out. I got you. I got you. Well, thank you. I hope it works out. That's really nice of you. The ordeal is over. No, you're fine, man. Thank you. Yeah, of course, of course. Well, we hope that Oliver has good luck when he comes out and everything works out. Hey, listen, there's here's what we're doing, all right? We're doing anonymous questions. I'm not answering questions in the chat tonight. I'm answering anonymous ones. And there's a link, okay? You go there, you don't have to put your name. You can ask up to 3. About 75% of the people who asked one question also asked 2 more. Shameless, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah. All right. So while we give people it's an IG thing, I understand. Yeah. All right, so while we give people the chance to submit these last-minute questions, give me a 1 to 10 in the chat of how everyone's feeling. Tell me how you're feeling on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm at about a 6 or so, 6 or 7. I'm worn out. Not from this. Happy to be back. Oh, a lot of 6s. All right, Rachel's at an 8. Taylor, you asked an important question? I'm sorry. The chat's going crazy. What was your question, Taylor? Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. You asked an important question in the thing. I understand. Okay. Man, they're coming in hot too. I don't know. Liam has a respiratory infection. I'm sorry. Shameless, you're allowed to out yourself if anyone wants. So if I'm reading these questions, here, I'll do an easy one. Will I tour Europe? Yes. Top 3 dating shows. Like my favorites are oh man. Temptation Island. I've never seen Love Island, so I assume that they're like the same thing. Ultimatum was up there. I'll tell you what. That was a crazy show. F-Boy Island was great. No spoilers in the chat in case people are still catching up. It's relatively new. There was a twist in F-Boy Island, believe it or not. I've never seen The Bachelor. I'd have to go back and look at like some old ones. Like what was I watching in high school? You know, I kind of forget. What's up, AJ? What's up, Noelle? Is Noelle here? I see AJ talking to Noelle. Oh yeah, there she is. Hmm. 90 Day Fiance is up there for me. I don't watch it anymore, but I watched a lot of it. Oh yeah, okay, so like Flavor of Love, you know, thanks Tony. I never Flavor of Love wasn't really for me. What's my biggest fear? Hitting a child with a car or spiders. There's probably some in between the first one and spiders though. Um Irrelevance is a big one. Uh you get to book AEW. Who are your champions? I'd put Hangman. I do Hangman as the world champion. Actually, let's see. When would this be? Right now, if I could do some course correction, Hangman would still be champion. He'd be champion for another year. Heavyweight champion. Wardlow's okay as the TV champion. That's good. It's good spot for him. Tag champs? Man, it would have been Starks and Hobbs, but they're on the outs, so I don't know. Young Bucks are fine. FTR maybe. I would have just had just given them to FTR while FTR has all the belts. Women's champion, I think you got to get it off Thunder Rosa, but my next person would have been Jamie Hayter. How about this? This time next year, here's who I want as my AEW champions. Ready? Number 1, Hangman Adam Page. If it can't be him, you got to get. If it's not him, and it's not Danielson, and I don't think it would be Danielson, you have to go with someone. I don't know. Like, do you put Ricky Starks up there? Do you hot shot Stark? It's not hot shotting if you're planning a year in advance. I'd put Ricky up there as a possible one. I don't know that his work rate's up there, and I don't know. He's great. Eddie Kingston could be another champion, short-term champion. Here's the thing. I mean, Takeshita, you have to do something with Takeshita. I don't know how long he's here for, but you could build him. Women's champion. Thunder Rose. There's just something missing in Thunder Rose's thing. Her reign. You know, I don't know what it is. I'd have Jamie Hayter as the champion, or Jade. Jade's the TBS champion. No, I like the Lucha Bros, but listen, the Lucha Brothers they're great. I just don't really know what you do with them now. What about Jungle Boy? You have to do something with him. He's a potential future champion. Maybe. MJF is going to be champion if he comes back, I think. But also, I mean, you can also put, some of they have so many top, already, S tier guys. Omega, Danielson, Punk. I don't really advocate for Punk being the champion. I get why they do it, but I don't like that idea. I think you have to have Hangman constantly in the mix, and then eventually Wardlow. Would I rather give every one of you, says every one of us, I'm going to say you. I agree, Tom. I agree with that about Jungle Boy. Would I rather give every one of you a little kiss on the forehead or have each of you give me a kiss on the forehead? I think the first one. I think I'd be uncomfortable with the amount of kissing being done. Wow, there's so many more questions now. There's way more questions than there are people in the chat. Did I enjoy touring in Australia? Yeah, of course. What was the best and worst place I visited? Nothing was the worst. Melbourne was the best. Will I sign your hat at the show in Brooklyn? Yeah. Do I believe in fate? Tom says he wouldn't like being able to not. He wouldn't like not being able to control the kisses on your head. That's true. That's a good point. Oh, that was shameless. That was your question? Okay. Share a wild, crazy story involving an injury that you were witness. Well, I saw Zuninator break his leg 5 feet in front of me. That. Submit questions here. All right. Oh, sorry, Rachel. I guess I'd rather be giving the kisses, I guess. Isn't that what I said? I think that's what I said. Yeah, that is what I said. Yeah, Shane Saru. He's not. I don't know if he's here now. He's usually here though. His name is Mizuninator. And he he broke his yeah, that was terrifying. Probably that. That's probably the most gruesome injury I ever witnessed. Would I ever eat a bug? Yeah. Have I ever gotten any bras thrown at me during shows? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, here's the deal. Like, yeah, I would eat a bug, but I wouldn't. Uh, with it. I wouldn't. I wouldn't make bugs my whole diet. Jonah's here. Hello, Jonah. All right, Ruby. Some of these I cannot read, just so you know. Future or Young Thug? I like Future. I like Future, and I've liked him more longer, if that made sense. But I do think Young Thug is probably more talented. These questions are coming in hot. Yeah. All right, let me look. I'll look at the chat for a minute. Thug's peaks are higher, says Reality Surf. Yes, I believe you're right. Marcus, some of them I can't read because they're absurd. And I wouldn't even want some of the words that I'd have to read end up on clips. You know? How is it opening your life up a bit more with these streams? Well, I forgot to do my plugs. Well, yesterday I was on or came out today. I was on the Your Morning Breakfast podcast. It's John Simmons and Matt Bailey's podcast. It's just like white guys talking, you know. No, but I was on that podcast and I explained that part of what is the best, one of the best things about streaming is how can I say this? Okay, if I was only releasing music and tweeting and posting on Instagram, that's like all stuff that I can control, okay? So, yes, I can control all of that. Now, with this, I can control what I say, but it does allow me to, well, it allows you to get to know me a little bit better. And also stuff like, you know, you hear how I talk, or you can like see how I react to things naturally, as naturally as possible, which is a relief for me. I like that. I like that aspect of it because, you know, yeah, I get caught off guard sometimes, but it's also a relief, like, for people to see how I really am so that they don't have some other impression of me and then get disappointed when they meet me. Does that make sense? So I like that aspect of it. I love streaming. I love it. I really do. How did I meet Sparrow? Every time I ask for questions, I get a lot of questions about Sparrow. I met him through Darcy at my show in Berlin in 2019. He's cool. Do I have any advice for someone trying to overcome addiction? Not particularly. I didn't tell you what I've heard, but it's probably stuff that whoever asked that question has heard too. Distractions are good. Religion seems to work for some people. Working out. I know I have a lot of sober friends who are really into working out. You know, just finding something healthy to replace it with. Void Rocket says, Strain makes them want to support me more because it's more genuine. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thanks, Miss Piggy Osers. Grayed Out suggested the book A Scanner Darkly by Philip K. Dick regarding addiction. So if you're in the chat and you asked about that, maybe try that. That's not an endorsement from me. Okay, but it's an endorsement from someone. Hey, if you're just joining, you can ask questions here. I can't promise that I'll get to them, but I'll try. Wow, they're coming in hot. Why didn't I play Sound and Fury this year? I wasn't asked. If I ever come to Florida, can I please play Does Your Head Stop? Yeah, just remind me. You can hold me to it. What's up, Regal? Oh, Salend, hold up. You don't know who I am, do you? We have another person who doesn't know who I am. Yeah, thanks, mods. This might be another Kira situation. Sail End. My name is Wicca Phase Springs Eternal. I'm in a group called Goth Boy Click. I'm in a group called Misery Club. I'm in a band called Pay for Pain, but primarily I just make music under the name Wicca Phase Springs Eternal. My people like me because of my deep voice and because of my lyrics. If you have questions, let me know. If you want to hear my music, I just posted a link. Shameless says it's more than that. Shameless, you can. Oh, you're part of the Lil B task force. Sailend, I have a song with Lil B. If that helps you. The song is called Waiting Here, and Taylor Morgan, who's in the chat, produced it. Yeah, Waiting Here by Lil B and Wicca Phase Prince Eternal. How about that? That doesn't happen that often. Where someone's like I'm part of the task force. That worked out well. That's how you found me, Violet Judy? That's a crazy way to find me. I'm glad it worked out. Yeah, I love Lil B. I can't answer this one. What are 3 things I'd change about the world if I could? I'll get back to that one. That could get really political. That could get weird. I can't get into that. Yeah, Sailend. I hope Sailend. Right now, I'm reading. Oh wait, you were watching Taylor stream a few years ago, or a few weeks ago. There you go. That's what happened then. The algorithm found you. I'll think about the 3 things I would change about the world. I didn't think of 3 things I would change about the world, but not like if I could only change 3 things. My favorite title fight song is Backwards Charm or Like a Ritual or Numb But I Still Feel It or Western Haikus. AJ says, I can't wait to hear his questions answered. I hope I get to them. AJ, is this you? Who's cooler, Stewie Griffin or Peter Griffin? I think Peter's cooler. Stewie's a psycho. McDonald's, Burger King, or KFC? Burger King. I like McDonald's as like the default. McDonald's, I like McDonald's the way I like the Beatles or Starbucks. Like they're just like the biggest, you know. But I don't, you know. Yeah, I like the Burger King chicken sandwich. I haven't had Burger King in a long time. I used to go there a lot because I would get their veggie burgers on tour. I think Wendy's is better than all of them. And I'm ranking Chick-fil-A higher than most of them. Too. Actually, I think, yeah. Danny, you think Wendy's is underrated? Whew. I tried the spicy nuggets one, and they're too spicy for me. Sorry. So when people ask a question, there's like there's so many questions now. It refreshes, so I kind of had to find my spot again. Do I tend to hang around after shows? Listen, this is a tough one. I will address this. I try to hang out after shows, but sometimes I can't. Sometimes there's like business to be taken care of, you know, that I'll have to settle up the show or something like that. So like I'll have to do that, and that takes a while. Sometimes there will be like guests. A lot of times what happens is there will be people I know that I haven't seen in a while that are backstage. Uh and like I'll get stuck talking to them or something. That happens a lot in New York shows. In New York, usually my business managers come. There's like a whole team of them, so I like hang out with them. But like I'll try to talk to people, you know. It's a tricky thing too, especially in like a COVID world, cuz I don't little leery about that, you know. One time my cousin came to a show, my older cousin, and he like doesn't really know how it works. Like he doesn't know that I could just like go out and talk to people. And so he like I don't know. He just didn't know what the deal was. He didn't know like what etiquette was at a show, you know. So I walked out like after I played, the show was over, and there were some people hanging around, and then my cousin started like lining up people, like demanding that they get in a single file line, and started telling them like you get one picture, you get one chance at a picture. Jonah, you remember that? And he had to take the picture, and he would take your phone, and he would take the picture, and whether you thought it was good or not didn't matter, and then he pushed you away. This also happened to me with a security guard in Philadelphia who was trying to get people out of the venue quicker. So he started, no, this was in Baltimore. I'm sorry. This actually might have happened in Philadelphia too. This has happened a couple times. Where the security guards are just trying to leave, so they'll facilitate the picture taking. But like it's kind of weird in those situations because I don't like to like shuffle people away. Like I don't like to be like, you know, listen, we have to move this along. And I also don't want to be standoffish and not meet people, but it's kind of why I don't do meet and greets. Because it's like, all right, I'm not charging you to meet me. There's no price of, there's no. When you buy a ticket, it's not guaranteed that I will meet you, and I will try if I can, but it's tricky. I feel bad about it all the time. I feel bad now thinking about it. Hey, listen, I'm playing in Brooklyn next Monday. Neon said the security guard at the Baltimore show wouldn't let anyone rejoin the line. Marcus, I agree that meet and greets are gross. I think they're fucked. And listen. Sometimes you're on a tour and you have to do a meet and greet. I will not do a meet and greet for any tour that I'm doing. It's fucked. What venue in Baltimore was it? It was in College City, I think. Maryland. So, I forget what venue that was. Or wait. I forget. Now I'm confused. My Uncle Paul was at the show. He brought bootleg Wicca Phase shirts, and he gave them to the members of Angel Dust. College Park. Yes, College Park, I think. Yeah, I think that's where it was. Yeah, closer to DC. What is a quality you look for when collaborating with people? Thought out lyrics, unique style. Those are the two big ones. That's great out. Thoughts on lasagna? Is this you, Taylor? Lasagna's fine. I don't. It's like one of those things where, like, if I'm at a party, are you were the bug question? Oh, okay. I'm fine with lasagna. It's all right. Am I worried about monkeypox in Brooklyn? No. I listened to an NPR. I listened to Up First, and the doctor on Up First said, unless you're like aggressively rubbing against someone, I think he said scrubbing your arm against someone else who has monkeypox, you're not going to get it. I'm not worried about that. More worried about COVID still. Can't answer this one. What was my first song? It was a song that I wrote for a ska band that I was in. I forget the name of the song. First Wicca Phase song was Do You Know I'm Waiting, or Bite My Ear, maybe. Yeah, I never make lasagna. I'm never like, what am I going to have tonight? Guess I'll make lasagna. Collaboration with Discord members. I will collaborate with people whether they are Discord members or not. If I like their music and they happen to be a Discord member, then so be it. Where was the Aura music video filmed? The Masonic Temple in Scranton. Well, it's also called the Scranton Cultural Center. I went to the gym yesterday for the first time since the 4th of July. And I'm very sore. That's not a question. How many questions am I getting where they talk about Lil Peep and refer to him as Gus? No one, actually. I haven't gotten any of those. Trap Goose wants me to check them out. Should I do it? Should I do it live? Here we go. Trap Goose. It's T, capital R, lowercase a, lowercase t, capital R, lowercase a, capital P, all lowercase goose. Oh, and all the songs have like crazy, it's like homesick, but it's H and then O with the 2 dots above it, and then the S is a money sign. Okay. Here we go. Wait, this was Peep's name, huh? Weird. Oh, we're already off to a bad start. Oh, man. Here we go. It's their top song on Spotify. I swear to God, if I get a DCMA violation because of this.
Blood dripping down like a waterfall, ayy. Remember all the days when I had it all, ayy. Calling your phone and you never pick up. I've been getting stuck, I've been feeling my cut, ayy. Love ain't real, it's a fairy tale world. Remember when I had a girl and thought she was my world? Yeah, the blood's so cold and my veins die slow, die slow.
Not for me. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard, though. Far from it. It's not for me. What am I listening to? Someone just asked me to listen to their music. How do I navigate the world as a Pisces? I don't know. You see me doing it. This is how I do it. Taylor said he created a new key. I used to love Death from Above, 1979. No, we're not Violet Judy. July. We're not. I'm not playing this game right now. I'll do another stream where I listen to people's music. Nat, don't force me to be mean. You know what I mean? I don't want to be mean about it. And I'm also jaded. And if your music sounds any, I can't get into it. Do I still talk to Steel Tip Dove? Sometimes. We like message sometimes, and it's normally like, just like, hey, haven't talked in a while, and that's it. Has anyone ever asked me to react to their song in person? Yes. Thank you, Noel. That was a very nice compliment, even if it was just an objective fact. Would I ever try jungle/drum and bass style percussions? Yeah, I think Ben Greenberg's doing it on my next record. Does ice belong in apple juice? It can go in apple juice. It can do it. I'm fine with it. Listen, if you have questions, I'm not answering questions from the chat. You can ask them there. I'm fine with ice in apple juice. I know that some people might not be. I don't know whether it belongs in there or doesn't is a personal choice. But you can do it. What was it like working with Lil B? I wonder who asked this question. It was cool. Favorite conspiracy books. Crossfire by Jim Mars. Strange Scenes in Laurel Canyon. Weird Scenes Inside the Canyon. Laurel Canyon, Covert Ops, and the Dark Heart of the Hippie Dream. That one's good. Program to Kill is very good. Yeah. Yeah, one time someone asked me to listen to their song and react to it. I was like, oh, cool. If I could only keep one, which would it be? Money or fame? Why? Money. Can't do much with fame. I mean, they're both the same, I guess. Fame is a different kind of currency, but it's a lot harder to pay for things. It's a lot harder to pay a mortgage with fame. A lot harder to buy a house or a car with fame. It's harder to pass down fame. Will I ever not caption one of my Instagram posts with a face Sprint Eternal? Yeah, probably. Here's a good one. As a fan of yours and GBC in general, but also a woman, how do you feel? So the person asking this is a woman. It would be funny if they were saying, as a fan of yours and GBC in general, but also a woman, how do you feel? Anyway, as a fan of yours and GBC in general, but also a woman, they're talking about themselves. How do you feel? How do I feel? Wiccaphase. How do I, Adam Wiccaphase, feel about the misogynistic content that's present in so many of GBC's songs? I feel like I have to choose to ignore it to enjoy the music frequently. I agree. I agree. Makes it hard. Noel says it's for funsies. I'd prefer if it wasn't there. Tell you that much. But I can't think of a song in the last 5 years where I've been like, little questionable. You know? I don't think. I mean, examples of misogyny, I don't want to start naming. I'm not getting into this. I'm not getting into it. But I am going to agree with this person that as whether you're a man or a woman, I could see being uncomfortable with some questions or some. Sorry, I'm reading the word questions. Some lyrics for sure. Hopefully, I'm not that person. What did I eat when I was in Paris? I shouldn't have read this because I forget. Do I ever feel like the Joker? Joker pilled. That wasn't. I'm just not going to answer that. What time was I born? 8:05 p.m. on Saturday. Will there be a Goth Boy Clear tour with me and Lil Tracy co-headlining anytime soon? I don't think it would be a co-headliner. I think I would be opening for Tracy. My question for you is: does the Joker ever feel like the Joker? Does he think we're all Jokers and he's the sane one? So stupid. Zubin has this Zubin has this character that he does. Zubin does these like characters with like Snapchat or Instagram face filters where he'll like create a whole character off of them, and he has one called Sparrow. And Sparrow, yeah, Johnny, you know about Sparrow? Not Sparrow, the producer. Sparrow, Zubin's character. He's like a two-part character. Ask him about John asked Kevin to send you Sparrow. So Sparrow is like a redhead man with like an afro who's like a gamer, but he's Joker pilled. So sometimes he's in he's in like Joker makeup. These are both, but it's the same person. Kevin, we're two characters deep with them. Oh, it's so funny. Someone asked me about anyway, favorite job before music. I worked at a warehouse when I was 16, packing boxes. I loved it. Loved it. Oh, I also worked at a comic book store. So probably that. It's probably my favorite. What's the entrance music if you were a wrestler? Return of the Mac. Top 3 ice cream flavors. Banana, vanilla with peanut butter, like vanilla with a peanut butter swirl, and like mint chocolate chip, I guess. I don't really eat a lot of ice cream. But those are my favorite. Top 3 fave movies: Mulholland Drive, Hereditary, Eyes Wide Shut, or Fire Walk with Me, or No Country for Old Men, or Beauty and the Beast. Oh, I saw Cruella over the weekend. Oh my god, it's so good. Ruby, you never heard of any of those? All right, quick summary. Mulholland Drive is a David Lynch film about a woman who goes, oh, The Ring. Did I say The Ring? Naomi Watts is in both The Ring and Mulholland Drive. The Ring is up there. Mulholland Drive is. I never saw Lost Highway. I would like to watch that. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Tom's right. Mulholland Drive quickly is about like a woman who goes to Hollywood to become an actress, or does she? Hereditary, is like a scary movie. Uh, uh, I can't really. It's a scary movie about like an ancient demon type thing. What was the other one I said? Oh, Eyes Wide Shut. My favorite movies. Eyes Wide Shut is about a secret, like a occult society, elite. When like conspiracy people talk about the elite, it's like about them, and they're trying to recruit Tom Cruise, who's a doctor. Hereditary's it terrified me. I never saw Rules of Attraction. No. What were some other ones that I said? Oh, The Ring. The Ring is about a haunted videotape that kills the viewer 7 days after they watch it. Beauty and the Beast is about a Beauty and the Beast is about a vain prince, a careless prince, who refuses a witch's spell or something. A witch tricks him. A witch comes to his castle and asks for help, and he is too brazen or something and too proud, and he says no. So then she turns him into a monster, and then he and also turns all of his guests and like his like servants into items around the castle. And there's a rose, and he needs to find true love by the time the final petal falls off the rose. And he lives in France. And then and then there's a beautiful but odd girl named Belle, and Belle is weird because she likes to read, and no one in the French village that she lives in thinks that she should read or that women should read. I'm not really sure why they don't like her, but and anyway, so she makes her way to the castle where the beast lives, and I won't spoil it for you. I just saw the I just watched the live action one last night. No, I haven't watched X yet. I did see Cruella though. I haven't seen X and I haven't seen Lost Highway, but I have seen Cruella. Very good. Okay, sorry, I'll get back to these questions. How to stop being shy. Here's what you do. You just start making friends one at a time. You find other shy people, and then you become the person in the friendship who's not shy, and then you bring other people in, and slowly but surely your confidence will grow as people realize that you are fun to be around when you open up, and then that will have, then you'll feel better about yourself, and then your shyness is gone. How do you make friends? Just you gotta find a like-minded soul, or go out somewhere and then find someone who you're like, hey, that person seems cool, or that person seems like they could be my friend, and go and introduce yourself and tell them, hey, listen, I just wanted to introduce myself. You seem cool. There you go. How do you stay out of trouble and be a good person? Just chill. That's how you do it. You just chill. Would I rather have to pretend? I didn't read this one before I started actually reading it out loud. Would I rather have to pretend to be a cat for an entire stream, or have to bark like a dog for 2 minutes at the beginning of each stream for a month? I think I would rather pretend to be a cat for an entire stream. Ravenger. Not a question, but I got a Suffer On tattoo, and you want to show me. That's cool. Is there anything big in my life that I'm avoiding right now? I don't think so. Do I have a favorite collab that I've done so far? Probably. Here's another one. What are 3 things you'd change about the world if you could? Someone else asked this? Strange. Top 3 condiments. And then in parentheses they put like sauces. Um, I don't know. Like, I mean, honestly, Noel, yeah, but I don't want to say it now. Like any sort of like spicy, like a spicy like aioli or something. Yeah, honey mustard's up there. I would say honey mustard, like spicy aioli thing, and then uh like how about like it uh yeah, we'll go with ranch. Ranch is good. Ooh, teriyaki might be up there too. How often do me and Jared Leto hang outside of texting? Outside of texting, not that much. A book you think everyone should read? The Bible? No, I would say. How about you know what they should read is the book. Oh, what's the name? I just forgot the name of it. The Don DeLillo book uh about Lee Harvey Oswald. What's the name of that book? Oh my God. Is it Libra? No. Yeah, Libra. Libra. It is Libra. Libra is good, and I'll tell you why. Whether or not you're into JFK stuff or anything like that, this is a novel, fictionalized novel, fictional fiction novel. It's a good reality bender. You know what I mean? It's good good book about the murkiness of what is real and what isn't, and I think something the world could use more of. What is my creative process like? Do I wait for inspiration? Have routines? How often are you actually making music? All right, here's what I do. If I don't have a deadline, I just wait for inspiration, or I sit around and I play guitar or I play keyboard. Yeah, I loved white noise too. Um, and or I'll play keyboard or something like that. Play like ambient tones or something. Or I'll just mess around, and then if I'm inspired, I'll keep going, or I'll keep going regardless. And then by the end, I'll either have something or I won't. However, right now I'm not in a position where I can wait around for inspiration. So what I've been doing is I sit in front of my computer and I open up Virtual DJ and I put a part of a song on loop and I listen to it over and over and over for hours and I try and come up with cool lines. And then every once in a while I'll pause it and I'll like play it on guitar or something like that and see if anything comes to me there. But it's Is there anyone you worked with? Anybody you wish you worked with more? I wish I. Am I frozen? That's weird. Sorry. I don't know what happened. Do I like pickles? Yep. When will my dates be coming out? I don't know. Hey everyone. Wicca Prince Eternal Goth Boy Click Misery Club. I think I told everyone to read Libra by Don DeLillo, and then the government knew what I was up to and shut down my stream. Sorry, there's so many questions. I'll go for another half hour, okay? How about like a quick break? Can I like Wait, here's a good one. Maybe not good. Substantial. This person said, I've been broken up. I've been broken up for 7 months. I've been super depressed, relating a lot to your music lately, especially the content of Suffer On. Do I have any tips? It really shut me down in everything, relationships, work, creativity, etc. I'm still so in love after all this time while she's with another. I like that phrase. I like the way that sentence was structured. I am still so in love after all this time while she's with another. That sounds like Wicca lyric. It's just so hard to forget about it and open my heart to others. I would give everything for her to come back. This is so sad. I've been going back to writing music/poems, but it's hard to keep up the motivation when the suffering is so high. I would say just keep up writing, write through the pain. Also, see a therapist. That's my advice. Not, and those are both serious suggestions. Also, go out and have a great time with your friends. That's a good one too. And drink one extra drink than you normally would. Do I ever feel an impulse to completely overhaul my appearance? And then in parentheses they wrote dyed hair, tattoos, wardrobe change, etc. Yes, I wouldn't. Sometimes. Pretty normal. I dress pretty normal, though. Any change would kind of be radical. Who would win in a fight, a jaguar or a pack of wolves? I would think a pack of wolves. Lovesick Dollette says, I don't know who the guy was, but I could fix him for real. Listen, if you ask me that question and you think just like meeting up with a stranger from the internet is the way to go, Lovesick Dollette is here. Have I listened to Poor Stacy? No, I don't think. Unless they're on Nature Power, in which case I have. No. I don't know who that is. Is it someone that might be? Who are their related artists? Lil Aaron, heard of him. Lil Lotus, heard of him. Kenny Hoopla, heard of him. I will play 30 seconds of a Poor Stacy song and give you my opinion. No. That quick. No. What is my earliest memory? I was on a hill at a farm that our church runs. Favorite Cope story? I have this video of him. I don't think I have it anymore, but I have this video of him. Actually, here's my favorite Cope story. I went on tour with Anxious. I went on tour with Anxious, and Copes was on that tour, and the tour was about 3 weeks long, and about 2 days after the tour ended, a couple days after the tour ended, maybe it was like a week after the tour ended, me and Anxious played another show in Wilkes-Barre, and uh Copes was drunk and introduced went up and introduced himself to the guys from Anxious like he hadn't just spent 3 weeks on tour with them. That's my favorite Copes story. Also, the first time that Copes came on tour with me, it was like the first he was like, "What's up? I'm Copes." They were so hurt, rightfully so. The first time Copes came on tour with me, I really didn't know him that well, and we went. It was like the morning after the first show. We were in Philly getting breakfast, and Copes just like sat by himself at a table. We were all like sitting at one table, and Copes just went and sat by himself at this other table. It's like editing photos from the night before. I, I just liked that. I don't know. Copes is great. All right, let me see. Let me find some good ones. Oh boy. Do I like Morrissey? As much as someone can like Morrissey without getting in trouble for it. How do you get inspired to write good lyrics? Well, you just um Miko says you saw Anxious and Me on Easton on that tour, and there was a really hot girl that knew every word to your lyrics right next to him. Cool. How do you get inspired to write good lyrics? Well, I just kind of keep writing. I write a lot of bad ones, and then I replace the bad one. Then I figure out what's bad and replace it. Why almost every song I like is produced by Will Yip? I don't know. You just like what he's up to. Out of all your EPs, which one would be your favorite? I guess This Moment I Miss. It's my favorite Tiger's Jaw track and why? Of the songs that I wrote. Cool. That's like the essential Tiger's Jaw song. In my opinion. That I didn't write. June. It's my favorite. This person says, "So do you fuck?" Yeah. What was it? How was it doing shows with Peep live? Any memories or highlights that immediately come to mind? I mean, it was fun. Kind of a hard question to answer. Um, because you know when your friend is like really nice and really sweet and really funny and is also on drugs. It's like that. Well, did I ever figure out what happened to Kira? No. Wicca, can we be friends? Maybe. Favorite tour I've done so far? Europe 2019, probably. Will there be a fall merch line? Yes, yes, there will be a big one. A big one. That'll be in like October. This person said, oh, I can't read that. Any tips on monetizing your career? I make music and it seems streams is really my main source of income. Well, then pursue it. Keep releasing me. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant like streams, like Twitch streams. You mean like regular ones? Uh, I mean, just keep making music. I don't know. Work with as many people as you can. Figure out who your peer group is, and then monetize it. Brand it. Put it on a T-shirt. Sell a bunch of them. Use that to fund your life while you continue to make music. Hopefully, your music continues to get better, etc. What's your favorite candy? Sour Coke bottles, mango high chews, Twizzlers, Sour Patch Kids, especially the peach Sour Patch Kids. Oh, yeah, someone asked if I've ever done mushrooms. Yes, I have. But I say that. Where's my book? My book's in the other room. So I'm reading that Daedalus book of the 1960s, and it's all about like well, there's like a good part of the book is about like Timothy Leary's mushroom and LSD experiments, and it's pretty cringe. Um, you know, I never had any sort of crazy experience where I'm reimagining my existence and I see the world in a whole different way. Um, you know, helps with my anxiety sometimes. Shameless, what? Shameless, did you ask a three-part one referring to some anonymous friends? You can't confirm nor deny. I cannot read those. I'm sorry. I can't read those, shameless. How long you been doing music and found out about you ever since I listened to Peep? How long you been doing music and found out about you ever since I listened to Peep? I've been doing music for um 18 years. Approved Outlandish said I answered all their questions. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. What are some ways to network or get gigs as an upcoming band or artist? Just gotta play a bunch of bad shows until you play shows with people that are good, and then you keep playing shows with the good people. Someone asked me what my biggest kink is. I don't think I would answer that. I'm kind of a normal dude. What advice do I have for a 21-year-old feeling lost in the world? You'll be fine. What do you think of Sparrow's crew Go Luxury? What is it with these Sparrow fans? I don't really know who else is in that group specifically. I know like uh I know um people that he works with, but I don't know like who specifically is in Go Luxury. So yeah. Thank you, Ghost Boy Ghoul. Hey, thanks, Noel. How do I feel about the cultural focus on NYC and LA? Overrated. And spread that out. What's something really embarrassing that's happened to you? Fell off stage once. I mean, I do a lot of embarrassing things. One time I was hosting a New Year's Eve party and I was going to make champagne margaritas, but instead of like one of the um instead of like the I think I was supposed to put in like a raspberry liqueur or something like that. I like wasn't paying attention and put in a jalapeno vodka and they tasted terrible. And no one really said anything to me. Uh Favorite iced beverage? I don't know. Given the most recent pay for pain track, does this indicate a new direction for that project? It indicates uh that we're going to be doing different things, but not those different things exclusively. Not every new Pay for Pain song sounds like Saturation Gradient. I didn't answer the ice beverage one. I don't know. Like I like I don't know. Margarita, does that count? Or like lemonade? Lemonade. We'll go with that. How about that? If you've deleted the text, can you describe what you guys talked about? Oh, I wonder what. Hold on. Oh, this was about Jared Leto. No, I didn't delete them, but he's busy. I think he's running some sort of self-improvement camp outside of LA, so I don't really like to bother him too much. What do I think Wicca Phase will be doing in 10 years? This. I feel like I've been doing this tonight for about 10 years. Perform slash attend the 2028 LA Olympics. I will be in I will be participating in them. What's my favorite thing about touring? Don't have one. No, I like meeting people and seeing people that I haven't seen in a while and like meeting fans and stuff like that. And it's and the adrenaline rush that it's you get a big adrenaline rush every night. That's fun. Okay, four more questions. I'll try and make them good. Um okay, there's like a million of these advice for someone to start making, just starting to make music. Here's what I'll say: you just keep doing it. You just keep doing it, and then eventually you'll find your voice, or people will tell you like, "Hey, you know, it's not really great, but like this part of it is good," and then you figure out like what that, you know, once people tell you that, then you run with that and you run it into the ground, and then everything else will kind of form around you. Do I believe we have a soul? Yes. Three things on your bucket list. Mm, platinum record. Never have a job again. Does that count? Uh, and two houses. Biggest pet peeve when meeting new people. Hmm. I hate uh I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you know what I hate? I hate when you're introduced to someone and they're there with their girlfriend. You're introduced to a guy and they're there with their girlfriend and they don't introduce the girl. Then I'm like, "Oh, cool. This person hates women." That's my biggest pet peeve when I'm meeting new people. What are the more effective ways to incorporate imagery in said writing? Well, you picture it, you just think about it. You think about where the song takes place, and then you uh you picture where the song takes place, and then you zoom in or you zoom out and describe it. And just think about it. Put yourself there. What is it doing? What time of day is it? What does the sky look like? What's the weather? What Salend, you're still here? Wow. Have you been watching this whole time? Yeah, zoom in, zoom out. You picture the weather, the atmosphere. Thanks, man. Favorite tour moment? Probably when Cope said he didn't recognize Anxious. Or when Copes was I used to have this great video of Copes scratching off a lottery ticket at a gas station very late at night, and he was causing a scene. What's the story on me being in Self Defense Family? I went on tour. Tiger's Jaw toured with Self Defense Family, and they needed a bass player for that tour, and I did it. Not a question, but I saw you. I shouldn't. This isn't one of my four. Not a question, but I saw you in Paris. We talked in 2018. We talked a little. You told me that you personally sent the "I need a place I can rest" shirt I was wearing. I was so cool. You were so cool and nice. Thank you. How exciting is it that you're about to release a new album next year under Run for Cover? You ready for more fame? I like that's a sweet question. I hope. I'm so nervous about this record. Carnage probably no I know. I do wonder if my mom asked that question. I'm so nervous about this record. I'm nervous that I'm not going to get this Garden Avenue tape done before I have to start promoting this record. I think I will. I know I will. I just, whatever. Oh, that was your question? Oh, thanks, Ruby. And I'm nervous that people aren't gonna like the next Run for Cover record. I mean, I think they will. It's just I don't know. These are the things that I worry about. These are the things I worry about every day. I wake up. If like my brain was a computer, it would be like my computer was set to open up all windows when I restart. You know how like, all right, if you have a Mac, you can like have it open all the windows that were previously open before you shut it down. That's like what my brain is like in the morning. I just wake up and everything that I was stressed about the night before is still there, right in the forefront, and it's the first thing I see. That's the truth. How to not all right. How not to ghost love interests, and then in parentheses accidentally. All right. Well, I don't know how you do it accidentally. Oh shit, I forgot I was in a relationship with that person for 3 years. But if your problem is ghosting people because you're scared or something, I mean, you just have to be open and honest with them, and as hard as that is, you'll feel better for having done the right thing and having been open and honest. Wait a minute, is there another? Hold up. Rizo, do you not know Rizo? You don't listen to do you listen to my music? Did you just find me on Twitch? Does this keep happening? It's fine if it is. I'm just curious because you're the second person who's come into the stream tonight who wasn't really aware of who I am or anything. Have I done any magic to gain popularity and success as an artist? I don't think I don't think so. Oh, I'm Dabby. You didn't know about me either? You're like you're a new guy? No, but I have done things. M- I probably shouldn't talk about it. Sometimes I wonder if I've done things that in an irresponsible way, and there's I pay the consequences for it years later, or if I just open myself up to magic and so strange things happen to me. Do I have any or plan on getting any tattoos? No. No and no. Oh, I got you. So Rizo found out of me from Twitch and knows me from Darby Allin's theme song. That's cool. Debbie, I'm 32. 33. I'm 33. I forgot. I turned 33 in March. Where did I get the big jacket in the Just One Thing video? I think ASOS. Honestly, I think that's where I got it. Okay, one more question. I'll answer Dabby's question, and then I'm done. Was there a pivotal moment in my life where I felt like things really were going how you'd like them to? Were really going how I'd like them to? Yeah, right now I feel like that kind of. Well, I mean like 2017 going into 2018 when I first signed, like when I signed with Run for Cover and was like starting the process of doing this album called Suffer On. Yeah, that was good. Light Sleeper says, "Is your shirt inside out on purpose?" Yeah, it's a Luke Vicious shirt, and the tag is on the it's on the it's on the outside, I guess. So you wear it inside out, and that's it. Hey, listen. Yeah, I'm still fond of my outside my window EP. Listen, I love when new people come. There's a ton of these. There's a ton of these questions, so we can always get back to them. I'll either leave this open or I'll just start a new one the next time I do this. Oh man, yeah, let's try to do a winner. All right. Let's see if this works. Come on, Nightbot. This was an all-timer. I'm glad you thanks, Tom. No, why doesn't this work? Yo, what is going on? Okay, anyway. I'm playing in Brooklyn on Monday. Next Monday. You can get tickets in any of my social profiles. You can join the Discord. Oh, sorry, Taylor. I beat you to it. You can join the Discord. Those are my links where you can buy tickets to the show. I will be back on Thursday. Should we pick a song? What song do you want to talk about on Thursday? No, Shameless. You're fine. Waiting Here? Yeah, I'll do Waiting Here, Taylor. Taylor called it. Sorry, everyone. All right, we're talking about Waiting Here, my song with Lil B on Thursday. So if you're new here and you want to, on Thursdays, I talk about like a specific song that I wrote. So we'll talk about the song I have with Lil B. Did I already do Waiting Here? Yeah, wait. Yeah, I think I did do it already. Wait, did I? Oh boy. Noelle says, for sure. Taylor says, we haven't. Danny says we haven't. Noelle says, yes, 100%. Oh, no. I don't remember it either, but I don't remember what I streamed about last week. No, it includes Tiger's Jaw songs. I talk about any song I wrote. Oh, boy. I definitely talked about I Fell. That was one of the first ones. Yes, Frank. What's up, Frank? I would like to not talk about Does Your Head Stop, if that's all right. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll do Look at Yourself, and then here's what I'll do. We'll do Look at Yourself, and then I will get to the bottom of whether we did Waiting Here or not, but it sounds like we did. And then yes, okay. How about that? Okay. Wait, so what song are we doing? Look at Yourself? Yeah, Look at Yourself. Okay. Yeah, Shane, you know what I'm talking about. All right, thanks everyone. I I feel like my brain is about to explode. Thank you so much. Really. I'll see you Thursday, okay? Thanks for the questions. Join the Discord. Good night. I'll try and find a song quickly to play us out.
Desperate women divided, spreading their wings, beneath the falling leaves, fortune calls. I step forth from the shadows to the marketplace. The merchants and thieves, hungry for power, but life's still going down. She's smelling sweet like the meadows where she was born, on Midsummer's Eve, near the tide. I stumbled and fell in a road past destruction, in a ditches with the stitches still mending, make their hot shed turn to renegade free. And treacherous young witches, they was handing out the flowers that I've given to you. The palace of mirrors, where dark soldiers, I reflected the endless road, and the wailing of the chimes, the empty room. previous time. She wakes him up 48 hours later, and the sun is breaking the broken chains and your mountain lava and rolling rocks. She's begging to know what measures he now will be taking. He's pulling her down, and she's clutching onto his long golden locks. A gentleman, he said, I don't need your organization. I've shined your shoes, and I moved your mountains, and I marked your cards. But Eden is burning. Either get ready for elimination, or else your heart must have the courage for